Here are my 2 touchdown score picks for Cowboys 49ers, brought to you by the Action Network app. And my first pick is going to be Brandon Ayuk. I grabbed his touchdown odds at plus 230. Now, he finished the season with 8 touchdown catches, and he actually dropped a touchdown catch in the end zone versus the Seahawks last week. I'm still encouraged with Ayuk because he was first on the team in red zone targets. He got at least one of those per game. And the Cowboys defense, they were dead last in the NFL for touchdowns allowed to wide receivers. 22 touchdowns allowed to the position. We saw Julio Jones burn them for a 30-yard touchdown last week in the playoffs. Even though they force a lot of turnovers, the Cowboys defense tends to gamble. I also think we're getting a bit of inflated odds for Ayuk just because of the star power on the team. When you've got Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel and George Kittle, it's easy for a guy like Brandon Ayuk to get lost in the shuffle, and I don't forget. So Brandon Ayuk is the first pick. And now we're going to go as well with Dak Prescott at plus 700. He was my big hit last week. He rushed it 7 times versus the Bucs. That was a season high. He's also now scored 4 touchdowns in 5 career playoff games. And one of those games was versus the 49ers at home last season. Now, the Niners defense, I think the world of them. I think they're the best defense in the NFL, but they can be ran on in certain situations. They did give up a rushing touchdown to Kenneth Walker last week. Even Matthew Stafford scored a rushing touchdown on this defense. So those are my 2 picks. We're going with Dak Prescott and Brandon Ayuk, both tracked at the Action Network app. Bon chance and go Cowboys.